What is up, everybody? This is Atticus, the Death Metaler, and I thought I would never make a video on this particular band once again. And I am, of course, talking about the legendary Florida death metal band, or now infamous Florida death metal band, Malevolent Creation. Now, if you remembered my first video on this particular death metal band, my first video is when they parted ways with their former drummer Gus Rios, who is now in the supergroup Gruesome. And they decided to mock at him and say that, oh, we fired our gay drummer. Not the fact that Gus Rios is a homosexual, that he was a pretty lousy drummer in their eyes. When in fact, Gus Rios is actually a pretty good drummer. Not one of the best, but he's a very decent death metal drummer. And which I went around and said I'm ashamed of being a fan of Malevolent Creation, all this other stuff, and I hadn't been listening to him for quite some time over that one comment. But here they are, again, only this time they're not going around taking a jab at former bandmates. They're taking a jab at Obama. And the bassist for the band, Jay Black, went around to post a Facebook post which was both racist and xenophobic. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a big fan of the president myself, but I will get into further at that when I read his infamous Facebook post. And here it is right now. Normally, I try to avoid the news and politics, but I have to say, times have really changed over the years. With all that events that taken place on 9/11, it's sad to know that our country has been run by a Muslim for this long now. What a disgrace to the American flag. Go back to Islam if it's so great. Fuck your culture. Fuck your Quran. This America, you fraud. One more year in this ridiculous run is finally over for all you idiots who voted for him. I say we take back our country in 2016 and return our children with the Pledge of Allegiance back to its rightful owners, Americans. Seriously, someone please tell me something who let this guy in office for 2 terms. And I guess Jay Black has been very behind on the stupid conspiracy theorists of going around saying that Obama is a Muslim, he's an atheist, he's a communist, he's some weird reptilian out to destroy everything that is all white and like all good, clean, Christian white Americans, sending them all to the goddamn FEMA camp so that we can promote multiculturalism by killing all them white peoples. I don't know. And upon making that post, he got a lot of fire from that, and for a pretty good reason at that. And he was actually being really immature about that, as you can see with this Facebook post right here. And then he finally came clean and decided to post this Facebook post right here. I sincerely apologize for my political rant earlier. I don't usually follow politics to begin with, and meant absolutely no harm, nor did I mean to piss anyone intentionally whatsoever. All the unnecessary accusations toward me and negative people blowing it out of proportion are just trying to make me look like something that I am not. And for the record, I am not racist. I play in a band with my best friends who are of Puerto Rican and Nicaraguan descent, for one. And second, anyone who knows me knows that I have friends from all over the world who are of different ethnic backgrounds. Anyways, all the years of bullshits, lies, and accusations about me needs to come to an end. Everyone must know me personally, will tell you straight up and honestly that I am not a racist. Also, any posts on my personal page are mostly positive and are used to promote my music and my art. The only thing I am guilty of is sarcasm. You know, if you were gonna go around and say that this was sarcasm, or if you were actually doing this to blow your cover, then you might as well just have explained that in your previous posts. But then again, this is the age of political correctness, and social justice warriors are going on and on around saying that, oh, this is offensive, this is racist, this is sexist, this is homophobic, and all this other stuff. So, yeah, I guarantee you all these people are gonna go right at you for that. Now, if you genuinely dislike Obama, don't go around making all these racist, xenophobic accusations over Obama. The reasons why I dislike Obama is because he promised stuff after the end of Bush's administration that he was probably going to fix all that. But we voted for him twice, and he hasn't done jack shit. He promised one thing, that he was going to end all of Bush's wiretappings, known as the NSA. But he expanded them, thanks to Edward Snowden being the whistleblower he is, to know that, our government is spying on us. They're spying on me making this video right now, and I've made a couple of videos and where I talked about this. But I'm getting a little bit off topic, and if that was a genuine apology, Jay Black, then let me just say this. As a fellow metalhead and a person that is in love with the subgenre of death metal, and I do listen to bands like Malevolent Creation myself, Jay Black, I accept your apology. Take this as a lesson learned to do these kinds of posts. Make sure that you are doing some sort of sarcasm before you go around making any of these posts, if you were actually being that sarcastic. But in all seriousness, I am done with this rant. I am done with this stuff. And also, Malevolent Creation is in the works of making a new album. If you are not going around saying that I'm not listening to this band anymore because of all these racist, homophobic, and xenophobic comments that band members are making, if you're not going around doing that, by all means, buy their new album and to support, great death metal bands. But, upon seeing this, it's not doing really good on their part on how they're acting. But that's just me and all this other stuff. Without further ado, I am Atticus, the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are in the description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day.